Okay, well, I pulled the cards and we'll see what we have coming through today. It's about spiritual growth and the nebula veil. There's a bit of a veil, okay? So the foundation is generational healing and recognition. Coming into it, going broke, the Five of Flames, the villain vibes, and the Seeker of Crystals. Breaking free, what's been hidden, the higher self. And what's driving it is the consequences, the Seven of Flames. So give me a few seconds here to connect. My brothers and sisters of light, we come to you this day to bring this message. And yes, while you are in the midst of spiritual growth, you may feel like the nebula veil is there, or as it says in the Bible, that you see through the glass darkly at this present time. So you're not fully seeing in clarity, although you are on the path to spiritual growth. You may be feeling at this time you're going broke, you're having this struggle going on when it comes to financial things, etc. Or maybe just this feeling that things are not moving quick enough for you as you would wish to see in an elevated society going forward. When it comes to these villain vibes, these ones that are out there, also, we are looking at about a message about a reality that they are having consequences for their actions. Things are heating up, if you will, and they're being pushed more to the edge as you go forward. You are in the midst of generational healing. This is something to recognize, that you are in the midst of breaking free by coming into an alignment with what's been hidden, looking deeper within yourselves to find out what you are and what you are not, consequently, as it may go forward. You are part and parcel of the divine is, that divine spark that is within there. Now, those that are going on that shadow path, that wish to continue in that shadow path of ego, putting ego on a pedestal, they are going to find out there are consequences to their actions. And again, as more light comes in, they will feel more desperate and they will feel more pushed to the edge. So things are going to heat up in that dynamic, brothers and sisters of light. But know that you are on this path as the age of Aquarius comes in and more elevated understanding comes in, more light comes in, that you are able to access more freely as you leave behind these constructs of darkness and shadows. My brothers and sisters of light, again, it is about moving into that heart center and opening up that and allowing that to come forward into more expression in your daily lives, in the aspect of having more gratitude and more flow with the happenings of life in general, coming into alignment with the planetary energies and just the divine Mother Earth as it is here. For Mother Earth is also a being, if you will. Everything has consciousness. The divine Earth also has its own consciousness, its own elevation, its own happenings. And as you can see now, she is shaking off some of this negativity that's been there. So you will see so many things heating up as this chaos goes across the planet, and these things are breaking apart, if you will. You will see more tornadoes, more earthquakes, especially this shaking, this rumbling, and more of these explosive natures taking place, of volcanoes erupting, etc. Again, this is part of that chaos of the breakdown of the old and bringing in the new, shaking off that old drama that's been there for so long. So my brothers and sisters of light, watch what's taking place across the planet when it comes to these earth changes that are coming in, as well as the crumbling of the old guard, if you will, and bringing in more of this light and awareness moving forward. Your way forward is, again, to bring in more light, come into alignment with the energies coming in, the opportunities coming in, and continue to expand in the heart center and be aware of moving in gratitude and coming into an alignment with the flow of the universal energies, spending more time with Mother Earth, if you will, learning from her. She has much wisdom to teach you if you open up to it. Again, everything here has consciousness, whether it's stone, whether it's tree, whether it's flower. It doesn't matter. All has consciousness. So, brothers and sisters of light, it's about opening up to more of this awareness and communication with other aspects that are going on now, whether it is communicating with another person, whether it's communicating with Mother Earth directly, or whether it's communicating with star beings, etc., or starlights that are here on your planet as star beings, to continue to elevate and hold the line of light. My brothers and sisters of light, we are so happy to see you continuing to wish to move forward out of this time of darkness, out of this age of Kali Yuga. Now, many will prefer to stay in Kali Yuga. That is their mindset, that is their consciousness, which they wish to have, which is dimmed down because they see the light as darkness and the darkness as light. That is their prerogative if they wish to go that way. It is not a happy path in the end. It is one of push and power, control, domination, which ends up being, again, to their own demise, although they have not recognized this as yet. So let them have their power plays. Let them find out that this brings consequences, and they will feel more of this flaming up, if you will, feeling pushed to the edge, more of these things coming in hot, heating up when it comes to them and their lifestyles, etc. They have to learn by the hard road of the big knock upside the head, if you will, that their actions of domination, etc., there's always going to be somebody stronger than what they are. Even though they wish to try to put themselves on a pedestal, they will find that they are not as large as they want to think that they are. There is always somebody that's going to be stronger, more elevated than they, and is going to push them down. So these are very hard life lessons that they are going to have to walk through in order to eventually come up towards light. Some of those have to fall absolutely hard before, and they have no other aspect but to seek light. So let them have that path if they so wish. They may be as the lemmings and follow these dictator types over the edge And again, this is their choice. Let them have that reality. But the rest are moving towards a higher expression, a 4D, 5D realm. Eventually, these will totally split, and these ones will not be seen anymore. They will go the way of another dimension, of another timeline, if you will. For now, though, you are still quite aware of them, but do not allow them to dampen your light, to dampen your spirits, to dampen your joy. My brothers and sisters of light, this is the time to continue to expand and draw others in with your happiness, with your joy, with your gratitude, with your being of light. And the more the light that you have, the more that will allow them to perhaps gravitate to that little seed of light if they have been in the shadows. And that light, if they were willing to plant that seed, it can grow and they can pull out of these shadows. So give them the opportunity to do that, my brothers and sisters in light. Do not automatically condemn those, for you do not know the path they are walking and what is their mindset, what's really going on with them, even though you may think on the surface that you understand, but many times, no, you really don't understand. What is their background? What are they coming out of? What are they living within? And the confusions they may have that are propelling them to do the things that they are doing on the surface. So, brothers and sisters of light, as it says, remove the mote from your own eye before you try to remove the one from your brother's. Judge not, lest you be judged. So we say again, come in with gratitude, love, light, and offer that light to others that are in the shadows. Yes, they may not gravitate to it. They may try to, again, push out towards you, to aim darts at you. But again, know that they are doing this out of some of their own pain cycle, whatever it may be, their misunderstanding, their misalignments, their drama, if you will. And they have a very hard path to walk going forward. So, brothers and sisters of light, again, we wish to say to you, open up more to communing with nature, communing with your fellow man, communing with the star beings, if you will, communing with your own inner consciousness, your own inner light, looking for that divine light within, and gravitate to that. You need not always go to an externalized church, although there are many that still wish to follow that, and that is fine if they wish to do that. But understand, you are also a church, and you may communicate with God at any time, for that is at the center of your being. It's what gives you life. It's your consciousness, etc. So this is always open for you to go commune with. Okay.